We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's an Elite Diamond Dynasty World Series match. Here's Didi Gregorius, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Little dribbler down the line. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So stepping in, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Bozart is there. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Larry Doby. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Napoli. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is in pursuit. 1 out. Now batting, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Napoli has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Doby is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. up now, Billy Williams, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer coming on. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's there. And quickly there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Outside and low, 3-0. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A bouncer up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Corey Seager.
Second baseman, Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. And that one just missed outside. This pitch is popped up. Gregorius over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High in the air out to center field. Doby is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded by Kozar. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So here now is the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. Third inning, no score to this point. Popped up. Cabrera shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. So striding in, Zach Kozar. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped him up. Gregorius is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And Cabrera will take this one for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Larry Doby. He singled his last time up. And that misses inside 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Manny Machado now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Riding in once again, George Springer. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. On to Napoli, not in time, and they'll get only the 1 out. Striding in, Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little bouncer. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
The count now at 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ozzie Albies goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. This is skied into short left center. Springer coming on. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for Columbus, second baseman, Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And a step off. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Taken in by Machado. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Doby moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Gregorius, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Right side. Seager from shallow right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Ready once again, Larry Doby, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Popped him up. Corbin shading to his right, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make. Digging in to try it again, Zach Kozar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Nope. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fouled away. You're short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. From deep in the hole. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Riding in once again, Patrick Corbin. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Into center field, line drive base hit. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Corbin on second. Blackmon at first, one gone. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's a Gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. The 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's one. On to first, and he really paid. Digging in once again, Mike Napoli. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. And that's promptly whacked into center field for a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Ready for another shot now, Billy Williams. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Pitch misses low, the throw down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. On the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Manny Machado now. And he's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Springer coming on. Napoli rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there. He's got it 1 away. Here's Corey Seager, popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Little dribbler back at him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. First base. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Napoli waits on it. 2 down. Now in the box, Zach Kozar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Plate the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Christian Villanueva is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit hard up the middle. Seager is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Raisel Iglesias enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Joey Gallo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Iglesias is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he'll step off. Here it comes on 3-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, George Springer. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. High hop, and he barehands it. How about that? At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. He'll try again, 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand it. Nolan Ryan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Williams. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Dylan Betances enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One-run game. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Kozar's got it, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Donaldson.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. High in the air. Gregorius has a play. Makes the play, one away. Here's Corey Seager. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Now the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and that hits the second base bag. Machado fields it cleanly. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. The 2-0 on the way. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Here it comes, the 3-0. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the
Andrew McCutcheon.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. Back to first, a double play. And they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Buckeyes and the Punks. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Hit back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Stepping in, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with two men out. check swing here, but he holds up. So coming, Manny Machado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Severino, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level. Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands, it wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys? Belted high and deep into right center. Bellinger looking up into the bleachers and gone. So striding in, Corey Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Corey Seager
leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Base is empty here with nobody out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Sinker. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Cabrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. It's not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. From the stretch. Strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Seager over at second. Cabrera on at first with nobody out. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He's set. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Zach Kozart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are loaded here. One man out.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a dive. It's in time. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado was there. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Count is 1-2 now.
1-2.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Settling in now, Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Blackmon is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Hard on the ground towards short. Cozart has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. First time up, he went down looking.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's Corey Seager. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
2-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this state. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jake Arrieta.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is under it, 1 out. Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
McCutchen has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-1 home. Tapper up the line. It'll be a tough play. The tag, and he is out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Here comes the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Martinez, and it's gone as they add still another. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one's down to third. Fielded there by Reynolds. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher is gone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off the 4th inning, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Once again, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
So it was a strikeout swinging. George Springer becomes the first out of the inning. The bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Arrieta shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Hit down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Digging in now, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Miguel Cabrera.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. 1-1 the count now. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Andrew McCutchen.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Ready for another shot now, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Joey Gallo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Schwarber is there. And that retires the side. Josh Hader enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He popped out in his first trip. Javier Baez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. So 1-1 home. Hit high in the air down the right field line. McCutchen on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Drilled to the right side. Beautiful diving stop. What a play. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And that one just missed outside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. A little bouncer. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Calling for it, Martinez looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, George Springer. He struck out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 2-0 now. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is with. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Donaldson ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another shot now, Mark Reynolds. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Again, Josh Donaldson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Donaldson.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Reynolds over to his left, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Olson, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Blackman. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Paul DeYoung, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. At the plate, Sean Doolittle, and he's getting his first plate. Gary Carter will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Right side hit hard. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Here's the first pitch to him. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Josh Hader. Didi Gregorius will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. John Axford comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 the count. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 3-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Springer. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen calls for it. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. Blackman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Riding into the box, Mark Reynolds. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that misses. 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it. 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why.
Well, the play's been made, and that... Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Leading off for Columbus, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Now the 2-1. Little dribbler down the line. Olsen is there, and he is out on the tag. Stepping in, George Springer, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Olsen.